The United States has announced a series of tariffs that are set to impact several countries, including Brazil, Canada, and Mexico. These tariffs are part of a broader trade policy initiative by the U.S. government aimed at protecting American industries and negotiating better trade deals. The move has been met with mixed reactions from the affected countries. While some have expressed concerns about the potential economic impacts, others see this as an opportunity to renegotiate existing trade agreements. The situation is complex, with multiple factors at play, including the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict and its effects on global energy markets. In related news, British Prime Minister Andy Burnham has announced a major tax cut aimed at easing high costs of living in the UK. The government plans to slash a 5% sales tax on domestic electricity bills, which is expected to cut around $60 from households' average annual bills. This move is part of a broader effort to address the issue of high energy bills, which has been exacerbated by global conflicts. Meanwhile, in the Middle East, the United States has expressed support for Lebanon, with President Trump hosting Lebanese President Joseph Aoun at the White House. The two leaders discussed a range of issues, including the situation with Hezbollah and the Israeli-Lebanese peace talks. The U.S. has been mediating these talks, which aim to resolve long-standing disputes between Israel and Lebanon. As we continue to follow these developments, it's clear that the world of international trade and politics is constantly evolving. We'll be keeping a close eye on these stories and bringing you updates as more information becomes available. We'll be right back with more of today's top news on Concrete Block. Welcome back to Concrete Block. We're diving into the complex world of international relations, specifically focusing on the tensions between the United States and Iran. A recent interview with a former administration official has shed some light on the inner workings of the Trump administration's approach to negotiations with Iran. According to the official, President Trump was looking for something historic, either a groundbreaking deal or a significant event that would leave a lasting impact. The official also shared insights into the Iranian perspective, suggesting that they were seeking to avoid becoming a target for frequent Israeli attacks, similar to the situation in Lebanon. The Iranians had clear strategic goals, including preventing ongoing military engagements and potentially securing a peace deal that would bring economic relief through sanctions, and access to full oil sales. It's essential to consider multiple viewpoints when analyzing international conflicts. The Iranian government has been facing significant economic challenges, and their actions may be driven by a desire to address these issues. On the other hand, the United States and its allies have legitimate concerns about regional stability and security. As the situation continues to unfold, it's crucial to remain informed and engaged in the discussion. We must consider the historical context, the complexities of international relations, and the diverse perspectives involved. By doing so, we can work towards a deeper understanding of the issues at hand and potential paths forward. The role of external influencers such as foreign leaders and diplomats should also not be underestimated. Their interactions with President Trump have reportedly played a significant part in shaping his approach to Iran. The dynamics at play are multifaceted, and it's vital to acknowledge the various factors that contribute to the decision-making process. As we navigate this intricate landscape, it's essential to prioritize fairness, balance, and accuracy in our analysis. By doing so, we can foster a more informed and nuanced discussion about the critical issues facing our world today. Welcome back to Concrete Block. The Israeli defense industry is facing significant challenges due to growing criticism of the country's military operations. Many European governments have restricted arms deals with Israel, citing concerns over human rights and the escalating conflict in Gaza. To provide context, Israel's defense exports have actually quadrupled over the last decade, with a record $19.2 billion in arms exports announced for 2025. However, the industry is adapting to the shifting landscape by registering new companies in the United States, essentially shedding their Israeli identity. This trend started in 2023, when Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's judicial reforms raised concerns about the rule of law and intellectual property rights in Israel. Tomer Malchi, CEO, of ACO Technologies, which makes navigation systems for drones, shared his perspective on foreign sales, stating that many countries, particularly in Asia, are more interested in acquiring reliable technology than getting entangled in politics. Meanwhile, Boaz Levy, head of the state-owned Israel Aerospace Industries, expressed frustration over the French actions at the recent Eurosatory Arms Show, but downplayed its impact on business. It's essential to acknowledge the diverse views on this issue and consider multiple perspectives. While some countries view Israel's military operations as a legitimate response to security threats, others see them as a violation of human rights and international law. The situation is complex, with no easy solutions. As we conclude today's segment, it's crucial to recognize that the Israeli defense industry's challenges are not solely due to political blowback, but also reflect broader shifts in global politics and economies. As the world continues to grapple with these complexities, it's vital to engage in informed and respectful discussions. That's all for today's Concrete Block. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, stay informed.